men's 110-meter high hurdles.
Be a good
Debate
one.
here about who's the favorite. Yeah, who do you have as a favorite here? I think that the 200 is up for debate, and I think the high hurdle's up for debate.
I think Grant Holloway's the favorite in this situation. Devon Allen had an opportunity to become the favorite, but he didn't do enough in his mini European stint. Holloway's the favorite. He's the defending world champion. He's the only other guy who's also run 12.8, you know, in the world with Allen. So Holloway favorite, and he has a reason to win. He's not liking the Devon Allen talk. I mean, I don't know if he's not actually liking it, but I think he's going to enjoy trying to find a way to be like, hey guys, don't forget about Mr. Grant Holloway. There's a reason. NYC Grand Prix wins are cute and all, but winning USA's is even cuter. So I'm going
Can I do
Grant Holloway
another one?
is my favorite.
Can I do another one of those where I have a favorite different from who I pick, or is that against the rules? Have we decided?
You can do whatever you want. There's no rules.
I
No
think
rules in this
I think
podcast.
I I'll say Holloway's favorite. It's just hard for me to erase the memory of New York out of my head because that was not that long ago, and the margin was big. And yeah, he goes to Europe and he doesn't run fast, but maybe if Holloway's in those races, he does enough to beat Holloway in them too, because the conditions obviously weren't as quick as New York. But yeah, I'll say Holloway still the favorite. I don't want to not gonna throw everything out because of one race. Um, Sleeper. I went with Jamal Britt. Jamal Britt, 13:22 in New York City. He won that race in Poland over Shakir when Shakir thought he had won for about 2 minutes and had the flowers as he was running around and celebrating. A great moment in the track and field season. You could, I don't know if Daniel Roberts, I don't really know if he counts as a sleeper, made teams before. Britt's right around that range. And there's obviously the Holloway, Allen, Cunningham group that's going to attract the most attention.
My sleeper, Aaron Mallett.
Yeah.
Because why not? I don't think he's going to finish top four because that's what it'll take to make the team. But Aaron Mallett is my sleeper. I mean, you could go like a Freddie Crittenden or Michael Dixon or Malik Kendall, but go with Mallett. Aaron Mallett.
And the pick. Here's the pick. I feel good about this pick too, by the way.
Yeah, pick four. Got to pick top four
I know.
because Grant Holloway
Well,
is left.
I feel good about my fourth pick. You know who my fourth pick is? You know who my three are.
Yeah, I probably
Eric
know who your
Eric
fourth
Edwards
pick
Jr.
is. Yeah, of course. So, what's your order?
Gosh, this is tough.
Start from the bottom. Start fourth place first.
Ed Edwards. We're assuming Holloway runs in this scenario.
Yes, we're assuming because you have to pick four.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, my top four from 4 to 1: Edwards Jr.,
Same.
Cunningham,
Same.
Allen,
Not same.
Holloway.
So you're going
Picking
with
Allen for
Holloway
the
for
win.
the win. I think Allen wins.
Fair. It's real close. It is very close. Would you say this is closer and harder to pick than Lyles versus Knighton?
Yes, 100%. I think it's hard to pick. I think it's easier to go with Lyles over Knighton because of veteranness and just been through the
Mhm.
game. Allen's been through the game, man. He's made 2 Olympics. Like he's more. You could even argue he's more experienced than Grant Holloway in a like internationally in a way. I mean, I think
Yeah.
Holloway is still
Yeah.
the guy, but
Yeah.
Allen is what we thought Daniel Roberts would be, basically. Would be like someone who challenge Holloway night in and night out, and that's what Allen has become. I think Allen gets the win here. I don't necessarily though think Allen gets the win at Worlds. I could see Allen winning this race and then Grant Holloway winning at Worlds.
Getting it
It'd be a
together and
great
winning
story.
worlds. Yeah. It's going to be awesome between those two plus Cunningham in the mix. Don't forget him. Any other year we'd be saying Cunningham, Cunningham, Cunningham. But I did a this week's edition of This Week in Track. I talked about Allen and running in Europe. Basically, one of the things I was talking about was that I wish there wasn't a buy for this event, just for the purposes of USA. Like it's cool that the US gets four, but I want this to be the ultimate. There's no margin for error in it,
Yeah.
and nobody can say, "Oh, I didn't do this because of that." I wanted the stakes to be clear, but we'll get that at World Championships, and I think Holloway losing in New York City was motivation enough for him to go and want to run this race. And I would be very surprised if he doesn't run. Just like I'd be very surprised all the way through. I'd be very surprised if Coleman doesn't run all the way through. I'd be less surprised on Lyles just because the two twos in one day. Same situation. Obviously with Brazier, we have no idea. He's the one who there's the most question marks around in terms of the reigning champions on the
Yeah,
on
he's
the
a
running event
sleeper.
side. Yeah, no, definitely not. He's the damn alarm clock. Okay,